I'm Ivy McCrae. I am from the Nlaka'pamux area, Bonaparte Indian Band. I'm the NVIT Associate Dean of Health.
My name is John Sam. I'm the Economic Development Manager for Lytton First Nation.
Hi, I'm Ramona Baxter, and I work as the Executive Director of Nzenmin Child and Family Development Center here in the Nlaka'pamux Nation.
I am Cookbee Roseanne Casmer. I'm the Cookbee, the chief for Kamloops and also the tribal chief for the Shuswap Nation Tribal Council.
Squess, Wesley Francois, Squalax to Mulu, West Francois. My name is West Francois. I'm from Squalax, formerly known as Little Shuswap Lake Band.
COVID's had many different impacts. I mean, when we look at the mental health component of COVID and how it's, we're seeing high school students come up to the post-secondary world, let's call it, and their expectations of a classroom are very different. So, and we're finding a lot more students are quite anxious about being in a classroom, about being in front of a teacher rather than, that online component that they're typically used to in that, 2 years of being down from COVID. In our valley, we've experienced many crises from the fires to the floods. And things that we see are, concerns with lack of housing. We typically don't see a lot of students coming on campus anymore due to concerns with housing. So we've had to open up our deliveries through a hybrid platform.
In terms of Lytton First Nation, the fire a number of years back was totally devastating to the band. There was a total loss of structures on the reserve nearest to town. There were homes lost above the reserve, above the Trans-Canada Highway. The band administration office was burned. The church was burned, and it was just Armageddon. There's been challenge after challenge after challenge with COVID, with the fire, with the atmospheric river. The atmospheric river took its toll on our people. And then to top it off, there was another fire last year which came through. It's been challenge after challenge after challenge. And then some people are saying, well, what is next?
Part of the impact of the fire was the lack of childcare services for a number of months in the community. For childcare, for our region, what I see is we've been operating since 1996 as a licensed childcare center, and some of our first kids had that really amazing early start. They've gone on to university. They've they're in political science, they're engineers, they're nurses, they're drug and alcohol workers, they're teachers, they're some of them, which is kind of, it's beautiful, as they're back working at the daycare.
So when I look at the natural disasters that we've had with floods and fire, well, it was like another huge devastating blow. Because for us in our community, it was also, it was around our second shots, being able to get for COVID. There was the whole timing of, here we are, we have the devastation of fires. We have evacuees from everywhere that have, came to find refuge and a safe place and space.
The salmon, because if you look at that watershed right now, where the Adams River is, it's all burnt. And the runoff is gonna be all soot. And all those eggs in that friggin' river right there, they're gonna be smothered and gone. So we have to figure out a long-term plan, and it's gonna be all hands on deck to say, how are we gonna fix this problem? Because we could be seeing the extinction of that salmon run.
The announcement of 215. And so have that, it was like trauma upon trauma upon trauma, and environmental crisis on top of. It really amplified, when you look at then to where we are now, resilience.